Oh, okay. Here we go. This is official. Can you hear me? Everything's good? Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here. My Zoom is up there, so if I'm looking over there, it's not that I'm looking away at you from you. That's just where I can see your beautiful faces. So I'm going to start my slides. Let's see what we got here and see where we're going to head. Nope, that's the chat box. I've done this a million times, but you know how it goes. Okay, can you all see my screen? And hopefully that's on there. Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, feel free to chime in anytime, Andrea, because like I said, it's nice to know if my jokes land at all ever. Because when you're sitting here by yourself, it's like, who am I talking
Yep.
to?
You're doing great. You're doing
Okay,
great.
okay. So this is the web address. It's on many slides. So if people come late, but you can even put it in the chat. It leads to Bitly, which now leads to a second link, but you'll see it in there for the slideshow. Now, I suggest that you just kind of sit back and relax because I don't know if you've ever been to one of my webinars before. I can be extremely overwhelming because I always have too much. I can't stop. I'm obsessed with Canva, and you're going to see that in this presentation. I'm clearly obsessed and clearly ready to share it with anyone who will let me. So thanks for asking me to be here. Super excited. You will see a lot of pictures of me too. I had to replace a lot of things with me because of students' privacy. They have, you guys know the rules. But I just went back through my slides. I'm like, that's a lot of Erica, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, it's kind of a long link. The Bitly does that. So here, when I wrote this description, I really had a hard time writing it because I said there's so much I can share. So we even talked already. Melissa said there might be a part two, especially if these slides are too long. But we're ready to take our meh designs into wow moments. Canva has so much to offer here for lesson planning and all the things that we have to do, but there's so much about design that makes it so much more fun to create in Canva when you start to really dive into the design part of it and have some fun. And you'll see a quote here later, but I love to grab the kid's heart first before I grab their brain. And by grabbing their heart, um, they're obsessed with Canva from doing these fun design challenges. And then they're ready to do their report or their video for science or things like that. So that's why a lot of people are like, well, there's really a reason to do these things. So I'm excited. How I got obsessed with Canva, well, it's like I think it was during COVID. I just couldn't stop. It's like Christmas every time you open up this app. And I got an opportunity. I'm a Canvassador for Canva, and I got an opportunity to speak on stage with Guy Kawasaki. I don't know if you know him. He's written many, many books, and he's a evangelist for Canva. He used to be evangelist for Apple. Jason Wilmot, who runs the office down in Canva in Texas. And then Kelly Gibson, someone you should definitely follow on socials. She Gibson is the name, is what she is. She is hilarious, but she is a wonderful, wonderful woman, an incredible teacher. So that was an incredible opportunity for me. I'll just show this at the end too. Just, I love to hear from people. I love to share Canva. I love to share lots of ed tech actually. And if your school district or anything ever wants me to come out or do a webinar, or even just you're stuck on something, I'm literally at 2 in the morning going, oh, I'll help you. That's just, I don't have kids. This is fun. This is fun for me. It's not work. So please reach out, follow my students and I, and see how much fun we have. I'm known for my mindful media. You'll see that a lot. I teach yoga. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm hoping it will work. Um, so Mentimeter, if you go to menti.com and put in this code, you should be able to sign in and answer a simple question. You can also throw it in the chat, 1, 2, or 3 here. The first column, I am a newbie to Canva. I love newbies. Um, second one, what did I write? I love Canva and I'm ready to learn more. Or 3, like me, I'm obsessed using Canva daily. Okay, would love to see. Let me go see if I can get to my Menti real quick. Okay, let's see if any of these, oops, I put the code in, so I didn't answer it myself. All right, let me go see the results and see if they're coming in live. All right, look at this. Sweet. You guys got in. That's wonderful.
Yep.
So three newbies,
I
three
think
love Canva. Uh-huh.
I think we got four newbies. I'm seeing people pop stuff in the chat too. So,
Oh, good, good,
yep.
good, good. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna go check and see if I can get the chat open. Uh, can never find it. Darn it.
You're okay. I'll shout out what people are saying.
Okay, great. I know I don't need to be focused on anything else. So, okay, this is great. So I have everything here, and the funny thing is, the people that are over here in this far column, they understand what happens um, to you when you start using Canva. It's like I don't know if you guys are HGTV fans. I can't help it. I That's all I watch when I'm stressed. I just watch it. Canva's like that for me. Canva is meditation for me, and it's always something new. And they've been making a lot of changes lately, which is very intimidating for people. But if you are a newbie, I would love for you to go to canva.com/education and sign up. You get a pro account, and so do all your students. There are lots of videos on how to onboard your students, but I'm here to show you the creative stuff. But feel free to reach out for any help you need, but definitely get in there for that pro account. Okay, we're here to level up your game. AI, video, design magic, where creativity meets. Wait, how did I do that? I constantly get texts and things on my social media. It's like, Erika, how did you do that? So I usually make a tutorial. So that's how I make my tutorials because someone says, how did you do that? Happy to do it. And we're going to make some magic together. But like I said earlier, hook their hearts first. Get them obsessed with Canva and they will do anything for you, even if it's difficult. Hook their hearts before their brains. I can get away with it because I teach digital media, but I know with core teachers, I did teach third grade through eighth grade for a long time, and I understand about your objectives and all that. But there are creative ways to do that. A little bit about me. My name is Erika Sandstrom. I've been teaching 34 years, and I have yellow chalk underneath my fingernails. So if I can do Canva and ed tech the way that I do, anyone can. I have seen it all. Saw the internet invented the whole thing. So here, these are the four sections. They should be linked. But I'm telling you, my slides went rogue. I have so many slides. I think there's 88. There's no way we're going to get through them all. Just know that I'm going to go fast, but just know you can go back. And what I did is because of how live webinars go, doing live demos is a nightmare. There's always internet issues, or you're watching me with my face up like this close, like trying to find something. And so I have demos for everything I'm showing you. I have either a GIF that shows you, or a tutorial, or a demo. So just know that if I go fast, there is a way to show you how to do everything you see in here. This is why I don't sleep. Okay, let's start with the AI magic. In the chat, tell me if you've been using the new AIs at all. I'd love to hear about it. Um, Gosh, I wish I could see it. I'm sure it's somewhere in here. Oh, wait, I found it. Yay, just in case I look over. Okay. Yeah, I would love to see which AI you're obsessed with already, because there's a lot. Cool. Yes, just images. Yep. Okay, just for images. Oh, you just wait. Chat GPT. Nice. Yeah, I'm a chat. I go there instead of Google now. So let me dive in and show you some awesome stuff. So here, believe it or not, there's more apps that people don't realize are there. For example, these are the a lot of the new ones, but ones that have been here for a while. And these page ones are ones people don't know about. So I hope that you learned something new, or get excited to take something further than you already have. And let me know if you have learned something new, because I get really excited when people are like, "Ooh, cool." So even if you lie. Okay, so first one under edit page is called decorate. I don't have time to go into all of these, but bulk create is amazing if you're making something like stickers or anything really. Magic background, resize, translate, very powerful, translate. But decorate your page. Let's say you don't have time to make fancy slides and you don't like any of the templates. Just put your title and your picture, and then you can put into decorate. I just put magic theme. I think it's on the next slide. Here, I'll show you. So right here, I just clicked on design, and this is what I did for everything. So you can go back and watch it later. I just typed in magic theme for my boring slide, and then it gave me four choices, and then you can redesign it. I should warn you though, I ran out of my AI for the month, but it doesn't mean it won't work. It still works. I just might have to wait in line, but I used a lot of AI to do this slideshow. Isn't that cool? There, look at this. It puts little wands and magic things. Love that one. Okay, Magic Studio. Whew, I'm obsessed. There's so much you can do for even your personal photos and things like that. This isn't just for school. Let me show you how. Okay, the first one is Magic Edit. And I like this because I can change my clothes a lot because I tend to wear the same things. I wear a lot of black. So in this one, I literally changed my shirt to green. And now it looks like a new outfit. So if I use it in a video, you can do it with pictures. I don't believe you can do it with video yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if that comes down the line. Okay, so you just go to, you click on your picture, you click edit, and you click magic edit, and you just tell it, turn my shirt to green. This is my little niece. She's actually a lot older now. I'm going to come off of this for a second to show you this one. If you go to edit and choose magic grab, which is one they've had for a little while now, we use this a lot. And I can use click, I can brush something or grab the foreground. I can grab her out, click grab. This is actually working. This is there's only a couple live demos I'm going to do. And then here I could either take her out and look at leaves what they think should be behind it, or you can resize her in a picture. So for me, that's really powerful because a lot of times you have a picture and you're like, oh, if I was just a little smaller. And they even have AI to finish that you'll see later to finish your arms and legs if they're missing. It's so cool. So that's Magic Grab. And then the next one, before I turn it back on, is I use Magic Grab for green screen fun a lot. And what I've done here, let me present. What I've done here is I've showed you that, like, for example, the kids found a farm picture and they were doing something on farms and they wanted to get behind the fence. They loved it. So with Magic Grab, I can grab that fence and move it out of the way for a second and put myself behind it or a cow or anything else. So it gives you all of this power with just flat pictures. It works with everything. And Magic Grab usually grabs one thing at a time. And you're going to see in the next few slides, look at my green hair. We have Magic Layers. That's brand new. The only thing about Magic Layers is my students don't have access. My district is not very AI friendly. So I don't know why Magic Grab works and this one doesn't. So either one is magic. You will probably have access to Magic Grab if you don't have Magic Layers. Okay, the Magic Layers is when you click on Magic Layers under Edit, it makes everything into a layer. So all of these pieces are moving now. You can actually manipulate them. So the kids were able to put themselves behind them and walk behind them. And gosh, there's a lot of me. And it's really fun because you can think of ways like maybe you're working on a science project and you want them to climb into their picture and explain the biome that they just created. They can actually put themselves behind things and walk around the picture, and it's just so cool that you can actually do that. Magic Layers. Art teacher asked us if we could help her with the green screen, and you don't even need a green screen. You have background remover, but the green screen is an experience. This green screen gal will always want a green screen because it's a stage and it just brings something out in the kids. But with these, I had the kids put them in Canva and make little videos with Magic Grab. So they used Magic Grab to it made everything a layer. Every single thing could move. And here is one of the ones they made. I always have to be the actor because seventh graders get shy sometimes. Can you hear that? Did I put sound on?
Yes, I heard the sound.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. Think of your dreams from a galaxy far, far away to believe. So I act like it's a problem that I'm an actor, but I have so much fun on that green screen. It brings me so much joy, even at 56. I will forever play because it brings so much joy. But think about like whatever you teach. I would love to hear what you all teach. Um, I've worked with every subject with this, and the kids, you can grab layers in any, maybe they made a STEM project. You can take a picture of it and they can animate their STEM project right from a picture. But this is a powerful way to use it for someone like me who's an old school teacher. Maybe there's an old worksheet or something you've used for years. There's two ways to do this. You could take a picture of it, put it into Canva, and when you click magic layers, all of this is able to be changed now. You can click on every single one. Let me take that off so I can show you. Everything is clickable. So I just changed the name and this. So I find that really powerful for things, materials you've been using for years. There's also grab text. So you can grab text off something that you want to use and you don't want the rest of the page. You can grab that text and use it right away. And it's just, it's just so great. Once you start using it and thinking of ways you can, you will love a grab and magic layers. I promise. Um, yeah, I have all these old math worksheets that I used to use, and I'm still using them now. It's great. PDFs too. If you save something as a PDF, it becomes editable in Canva. You can upload any PDF and you can edit everything in it. So here, like I said, I'm going fast, but there's demos for everything. So forgive me. This one's so fun. Oh, I forgot to say oh, I haven't done that one yet. Never mind. In Magic Expand, this is great for photos where you're missing limbs or something. And the kids have fun with this. I had them take a picture of half their face and see what the AI would make, and it's pretty funny. But it's real simple. You just edit, and we're going to go to Magic Expand. Where is Magic Expand? They moved stuff around, so some of my things are, there it is. And here you can choose what you want it to do. You can crop it to what you want it to be. So I'm going to see, where can I find something here? Let's say that I want, let me go back. This is why I don't do this is why I don't do live demos. I lose my mind. Crop whole page. No. Freedom. Freedom is what I was looking for. So with freedom, it's not working. Mm. Okay, it's not working. But anyway, what happens is, and I have a video for this, is Magic Expand will expand the picture and I will now have a hand and an arm and it will finish your picture for you. It's really funny if you try to do like a long shot and see what it puts on clothes for you for the bottom. But I've used this with a lot of my um, personal photos in my family when someone's gotten cut out or something because it will expand it. It also expands what you're standing in front of. The AI is so smart that your photos can become better because of that. So definitely try that one. I'm going to turn over to for Magic Edit. There's another way to Magic Edit. I already said that you can Magic Edit. Um, did I do Magic Edit? No, I haven't. So Magic Edit is another one. There's a lot. And I'm going to go to Joe and Kristen Merrill. These are great people to follow. They are incredible educators and they have so many resources and great books.
Now, anyone can become a magician in Canva. No, really, you have to check this out. Start a new Canva project and then add a photo. This can be from elements or from your own camera roll. Next, click Edit Photo and then click Magic Edit. Adjust the brush size and then highlight the area that you want to change. Let's go ahead and swap out this torch here for an ice cream cone. Then hit Continue. Describe what you want to generate. Type in ice cream cone and then hit Generate. Now, abracadabra, sit back and wait for the magic to happen. Once the images appear, pick the one that you think looks best. I like that one. Ta-da! Now you're a Canva magician. Follow us for more Canva tips and be sure to check out our website for more.
Now, I just glanced at the chat and I'm glad I did. If you came late, I was telling people, I said I go really fast, but what I have done is I've made a GIF or a demo for everything I'm showing. So that's why I wanted you to sit back and relax because I'm going to throw a lot at you because I can't help it. But every single thing that I show you, you'll have a demo of how to do it and a record thing. So it's not really, if you're brand new, the first thing you need to do is go to canva.com/education to get your pro account because none of this AI really exists in the free account. So that's probably why someone might be overwhelmed. So, Jays, I want you to reach out to me. I will give you your private mentor to you. I'm not even joking about that. I'm happy to meet with the newbies and bring you through something super slow. and make it work for you because I really want you to feel good about Canva. Does that make you feel better? I hope.
Yeah, and I want to chime in. I've been using Canva for maybe six, I don't know, for many, many, many years now. And I always find the best way to learn is to sit, watch someone do it, go, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do that. And then rewatch it and try to recreate, you know? So that's a really good, and what you're doing is you're providing a lot of really interesting ways of using it in the classroom that I never thought of before. So, as
Yeah.
you said, sit back, relax, absorb, and then, if we need to go a little lighter next time, we always have a next time. So,
But
keep going.
yes. And this is exactly why I made demos for you of how to do this because I know that you won't remember. You won't remember all this. But
Yeah.
also, I'm just showing you all the AI apps in a row really fast because I want to get to the stuff that I think would really help you all because people write to me all the time about the AI. So trying to think of fun ways to use it. Um, Image to video, I haven't used much. It's kind of strange. It's makes 5-second videos and you can write in there what you want, but this is how weird it came out. Is that creepy or what? I don't know what I'm doing there. But as you can see, my hair is flowing and what the kids do is they'll take an even just a cartoon of an animal or anything and they'll put image to video. Not all kids have access to this right now. So this one's more for you. But I've made ones where I'm like waving hello and then I'll put it on my newsletter. Things like that. So it's just a fun little thing. I don't think it's that I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't make like a big video for you. It's just a kitschy thing. If that makes sense. And this one, image to frame, is an app I'm obsessed with. You only have a certain amount you can do, but it you can put any image and make a frame out of it. And what the kids did that was really neat is they were learning about saving the planet. So they made a frame of a turtle and then they put a video inside the frame of not to pick up our plastic, all about plastics in the ocean and how it's hurting the turtles. So I thought that was really cool way to use image to frames. And we'll talk more about frames in a little bit. But I always feel so bad when people get overwhelmed. Um, I don't know what this is. Okay, we'll skip that. Okay, so this one, Magic Eraser, is something that I use daily. It is a way to erase something and the AI will fill in what should be there. It doesn't just erase it. They do have a regular eraser as well. But look at this. This was a woman at work. She wanted me to help with a wedding announcement for her daughter-in-law. And look at behind her. You see that guy's butt? There's a man there, and I didn't think, for her, it's going on a poster. It says, look who's getting hitched, and it had the two kids' pictures, and she didn't want me to remove the background. I don't think she even noticed it. So I used Magic Eraser to get rid of that man behind her because I didn't think she'd want that. And it's super easy to use. Here's my little demo. Let me play that for you. So you can do the simple of background remover. BG remover is what you get, and we use that daily as well. But here in Magic Eraser, you just click the click button and click erase, and the AI fills it in. But you can see it was a little blurry, so I went back in and clicked some more, and the AI filled it in. And the chair looks like it has a bite out of it, but it's not perfect, but it's way better than that man behind her in the way he's standing, I think. There is one way I don't use Magic Edit, and that is labeling things. Um, I put this into Magic Edit. And by the way, all of these apps I've started with and gone really fast, if you just click a picture and click edit, they all pop up. So this is just the new AI. And that, Canva can be very intimidating, but remember, you can't break it. Control Z is your friend. You can't break it. But when I had it label this the first time, it did an okay job. But then over here, I don't know, it says Euroka instead of Europe, Indian Oceania. So
Mm.
it misspelled it. So AI isn't always good. We know that. And so I use Magic Edit just for the things like the Magic Eraser and other things you can do with it. Yeah, look, it just came out really bad. So, um, this is a lesson plan I'm going to tell you more about a little bit later, but I feel like this is something beginners should start with too. I have 3 full tutorials for your class that are kid friendly and for you, and I have the kids create this dream room. And by doing that, it brings you through as a beginner to Canva. It's a very beginner tutorial, and then you end up building your skills the whole way. And we take a whole week in my classroom to do this, but I'll show you some other ways that you can do this with actual subject matter in a little bit. I'll come back to that. And also in your slideshow, Canva Magic Studio Practice. This is everything you just heard about. Not all of it's in here. This is a slideshow I put together from Canva, had it on their site. This is actually an older one, but in here, it brings you through all of these. I didn't even go through all of these, but so right here, it says try background remover. And you can give this to your kids and you can try it yourself. And it's a slideshow. So you would click on the apple and click background remover and it, here, I'll show you what it does. So here's a template link for you. So you would go to your own template. I'm going to view this template and open it in Canva. You can work offline now too with Canva. So let's go to that one. So this is what your kids would see. Click on the apple and it says click background remover, which is right here. And then you get a ta-da. So it's really kid friendly. And here's the magic grab I showed you with my niece. Here is the magic eraser where you can get rid of the birds. I always joke with adults. I'm like, do you have an ex-boyfriend in a picture, but you really like the picture of yourself? You can erase people out of pictures and things like that, or strangers that are behind your, someone who photobombed you at Niagara Falls. That happened to me. This man did some crazy thing, and we could use magic eraser to take him out. So in this one, the thing will bring you through magic eraser, and you just simply erase those birds and they will fill it with sky. I use this almost every day. There's so many things in pictures you probably never noticed before. And once you, with the guy that was standing behind her, I used the click option and you could do the foreground. You could change your background of your picture. If you don't like where you are, you can put yourselves anywhere. It's very powerful. Um, this this AI, you will use it more than you think, especially with your own photos. So we're getting to design hacks now. So does anybody have any questions about the AI? I know some of your districts will have some of it blocked for the kids, but not all. Does anyone have any questions about AI or want me to show another one again? Guys are quiet. Are you okay?
No, this I'm taking notes down, so this is
Okay,
great.
because everyone
Yep.
looks really serious. I do appreciate Beth's smile. Hi, Beth and Lynn. You guys are so cute. Thank you for having your cameras on. No pressure, anybody. I never do when I go to webinars. Okay, design hacks. This is kind of more what I do with a lot of this stuff, but this is why they asked me to come on because people constantly ask me, how did you do that? But this will also level up your design. And I mean, we've been using Google Slides for years, and I always tell the kids, you're going to break up with Google Slides. You'll be friends, but it's over unless you have to use it. Because I think every teacher, once they see what these kids can do, will switch to Canva. Canva also has inside it Google Classroom, and I'm not sure if there's other LMSs because I use Google Classroom. There's grading in there. You can write notes back to the kids. You can see all of their projects in front of you. It's all of that magic is inside this program that you don't have in Google Slides. You just don't. So I have the links to where you can learn how to do all that. Today is mostly about design and fun. If you go to my Instagram, you'll understand why. So we're going to design like a genius, okay? One thing I love is drop shadows. There's so much power in it. If you look at that butterfly to the left, and then look at the one way to the right. This is just a simple little thing, but it does something for your designs when you put drop shadows behind things. It gives a three-dimensional look to it. And even your text is easier to read. If you have a big, see how my title has a drop shadow behind it? That also makes it easier for kids to be able to look at your work and distinguish between things. Because if we just put the same font and the same size, it gets overwhelming to them. So you should have some fun with that. Also, you can make your own shadows. And this was from Saturday Night Live. My students are doing this on the green screen right now. We found a bunch of those pictures they show it for the hosts for Saturday Night Live. But this is how you can make your very own shadow. So you take a picture, and then the regular shadows are all right here. And you just click on the shadow that you want. But to make your own shadow, I might even slow this down for you when you get your own slideshow. You can follow these steps. And you can actually slow these videos down. They have speed in Canva. You can slow videos down. I sped them up just because of the webinar timing. And then I blur it a little bit, but just making that bear black. And then you're going to take the transparency down. Oops, wrong one. Of that darker bear. And now you have a drop shadow, which is so cool. Sometimes that really works. Do you see how he pops off the page now? It's very 3D. So whoa, I think that there is so much power just in a drop shadow. But look at this picture of my sisters and my mom. Notice the one on the left and notice the one on the right. And all I did with that is when I went to edit, down here in the shadows, I picked curved. And it turned a flat picture into a curved photo, which you can rotate and do all kinds of stuff with. And then in Canva, there's not a shortage of design things. I found a pin and I found a cork board. So leveling up your design from just pasting pictures on a slide to just putting a drop shadow is really fun and a great way to do this. Another thing too is this curve corner rounding. You can round the corners of any picture or image. And for good design, that actually gives it makes it more not it makes it nicer to look at when you round the corners. So all of these tools are right here for you and they pop right up. Flip, if you need to flip something, kids use this a lot. So if you want to flip your picture, okay, so much easier than Google Slides. And then you can always ask Canva if you want to do something, they will show you too. So this Ask Canva is great. You just click on it and say, I want to do this to my picture, and they'll show you. This is the popular outline thing that I had on my first slide where people put that white outline behind them. It's just so easy to do this stuff. So drop shadows are a must, I think, to play with. You would enjoy that. I think you would. I hope so. Okay. Text effects. We are always looking for fun ways to make fun text, and it's overwhelming in Canva. I'll be honest, it's overwhelming because there's so much stuff when you open up Canva's dashboard. But if you go to the apps section, and these are actually, there's more now. This is an older thing. There are little apps under apps, and you just type in text. Look at all these. There's one here that you can make your name out of kebabs. So maybe you're teaching culinary, right? Exactly. Thank you, Andrew. That literally is all it does. It makes your name into a kebab or whatever you type. I love this Barbie one. And this one's really cool with this cake. So maybe you're making an invitation to your own wedding shower or something. You just tell this TA one what you want your name on, and it will put it on that. I put a coffee cup and a cake. So that's kind of cool. But my favorite one, I think, here is Typecraft. Typecraft allows you to shape your words. And when we did our dream rooms, I put a paddleboard. So I shaped my name to go on top of it because I wanted the kids to do that. So the kids use Typecraft a lot. It's really fun. So that's worth looking in to for sure. And in this text thing, there's actually a second page, and There's a lot more that we could do, but we don't, obviously have time. But my favorite thing are the frames. I'm going to take a second to show you frames because they're too powerful. So in Canva, if you go to Elements, Elements is where everything is. You don't have to click on anything except for apps. Elements has everything: videos, graphics, animations, music, anything you could possibly need. You don't, that's what people get confused. They think they have to find photos. Nope. Elements. And in Elements, let me just put, I'm going to put my, what am I going to put? So if I just put dog, you have graphics of dogs, you have photos of dogs, you have videos of dogs, 3D, which we're going to get to, audio of dogs barking, dog music. And if you click see all, you have a lot more. And if you click here, and remember this is recorded, so you can watch it back, and click animated, now I'll have animated dogs. That's really fun. Okay. But under Elements, right here is where all the good stuff is. Shapes, graphics, photos, forms, 3D, video, animations, audio. They even have popular songs in here now. Sheets, frames, charts, tables. For math teachers, you'll love that. Grids and mock-ups. I don't really touch a lot of that stuff. The ones I use are shapes, graphics, and photos and videos. I love the 3D, and I use frames. Frames are, you'll see a lot of them in my presentation, because these frames, you can put a video or a picture inside them. So look at this picture here. I can put any uploaded picture or ones from Canva right inside. Oops, that's a video. So these frames are fabulous, but the reason I'm showing you now is because if we go back to Elements in frames, I'm just going to search for my first letter of my name. The kids love to use these frames to put videos. You can even outline it about themselves. I do a frame thing where they just put their name, and in each frame they put a video, tells me something about them. They play soccer, they put a soccer video. They play, they like cookies, they put cookies in. So that's a great beginner thing to do. And I will add that to the slideshow because that's a great lesson plan. All right. Let's get to the next stuff because I have way too much. I'm so sorry about that. Why am I sorry? This is great. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I just go too fast. So transparent GIFs. You can make transparent GIFs in Canva. You can, something for the top of your newsletter again, and point down, or hey, you want to get these kids' attention today. It's hard. Step one. We love making GIFs. And what you can do is, this video teaches you to download it with a transparent background. And those GIFs will go anywhere. They'll go in Google Slides. They'll go on your documents. They'll go everywhere. And you will use them more than you know. It doesn't have to be you that you make it of. I mean, transparent GIFs, anything, your dog. You can have your dog do a flip. Do dogs do flips? So come back to that tutorial for sure. 3D Magic. This is brand new. Oh my God. When you use the 3D stuff in Canva and you put it in a presentation for the kids, they can interact with the 3D stuff. If you're teaching about the heart, how cool is that? Look at this. I can rotate it. And even with the globe, 3D magic. Let me see if I have a tutorial for you. Okay. So with 3D magic, it's super simple. I don't know if it will generate for me because we're live, but you go to Elements. I have to get out of frames, and I go to 3D, and some of this is brand new. So they have a lot of stuff already. So I'm going to put, I don't know, what am I going to put? Cat. And these are the ones they already have. But what if you want to generate something? My students were making their dream vision boards, and the kids really wanted a gaming chair. The ones they found on Google, they couldn't turn them. They were getting frustrated. They wanted to turn their chair. The boys were very specific. So when I put gaming chair in, it has all this stuff. I'm going to try. I see it froze on me. This is why I don't do it live. So if you just click on those 3D items, they can rotate. Isn't that neat? So it's really fun to look at, but the generate button, if you're teaching something specific, they might be able to come up with something neat for you and the kids can interact with it. Highly recommend you play with the 3D. Remember, you can't break it. All right, I'm going to move along because I'm running out of time. What time can I go to, Andrea?
We end at 7, so
7. Okay,
yeah.
let me. Okay, so there's a lot of apps in here where you can do some cartoon stuff, and that's great for shy kids. They don't always want to have a picture of themselves, so I use it a lot. But my favorite thing is I found this new filter thing, Fun with Filters, and they're just real quickly, they're right here. If you click Edit, they're right here. They're all ducks. They're just sitting there waiting to be played with. Okay. So what I did is I made a demo of all of them. They're not all labeled, but whoops. Okay. Oh, Eric, you don't have time for this. Okay. At least I know where I'm at. Oh my God, I have too much. Jeez. Let's go back. Okay. So anyway, I'll just show you a couple of them because we're obviously never going to get through this. Um, I just couldn't help myself, guys. It's like Christmas. I can't stop sharing. I'll have to do a part 2. So this one, let me just open on my computer. All right. Some of them are really creepy. So as you can see here, scrapbook, watercolor, I have them in order. That scrapbook. Crazy, huh? That one's too AI for me. But the cartoon ones are great. Think about what your kids could do. They would like make comics about themselves and they don't have to be shy about how they look because everyone looks good as a cartoon. Oh, I can't imagine what you guys will create with this. And then there's sketches. That's another one with an outline that can make a coloring page of anything. Then let's get into the trendy ones. That's creepy, but isn't that cool? The kids love it. They made themselves into statues. Think about learning about history, you know? I It's endless. This is why I'm showing you all this cool stuff because it's endless what you'll come up with, and I can't wait to see. Um, there's this one's really cool. I love this one. This looks like pop art. Some of them are really bad. Gold, silver, and then realistic. I do not like that one. That one is horrible. Is that not horrible? And that one, that's the fuzzy one. The kids love it. And then here I'm a statue. That one before I was a statue. And then of course there's filters in there. These are my sisters. So we had some fun. I didn't like the AI ones, but we had some fun making some filters. There's my dad. So that's fun. I love it. And it's simply in the edit. You just click edit and it's right there. It's just a bunch of ducks. Once again, edit. See the ducks? That's this whole panel. Click see all and have some fun. Kids will love it. All right, I'm gonna scoot along here. Frames. This is a frame thing I did. I had the kids, and this is a demo for you. I had the kids pick a word or put their name and do some frames with it. This is not working right. Sorry. That's something you can watch later. It's a cool video of how to use frames. And what's neat about it, I'll show you what my student Ben did, is that you can put one video inside all of them with this tutorial and it comes through all of them at the same time. It's hard to explain, but I had the kids make one of their name and this is Ben's. So he used the frame trick and this is a tutorial you have to watch. Ah, sorry. Let's watch Ben. My Instagram, you could see all of this stuff if you're interested. I'm constantly posting new lesson plans and things like that. So here's Ben.
All right, I need to learn how to do this. I need to learn how to do this.
It's one of my favorites. And the kids put words like mushrooms, and they did this cool video. They did everything. I can't even think right now what they did, but putting them in there was so much fun, and I got to learn more about the kids. And then we took it to the core subjects and made something with it. But that is a lesson plan that I have posted in here. I highly recommend you do that one too. But follow me on Green Screen Gal. You're going to see all kinds of stuff. This is a tutorial of how to make the ocean flow into a word. Look at that. It's so neat. This one turns you into a plushie. Kids love that. It's just an app. And this whole thing, I'm not going to go through it now, but it is a whole slideshow with me talking through it. I'll show you a little bit. Number one, sketch to life. Get to draw your own picture and it brings it to life. Kids really love this because sometimes they have an idea in their head and they just want to see it come to life. So check this one out. As you can see, I have 31 pages, okay, of apps. Canva has hundreds of apps and they're adding them all the time. This is a lesson plan for you just to have the kids play with the apps. So this is here for you. I made this presentation a little while ago, but it goes through at least 10 really good apps in Canva that you will enjoy. Skip that one. Okay, we're animation and video. I'm going to go fast. I was going to do a live demo of how to use the new video track, but I think I'm going to make a video. If you guys are okay with that, I'll make a video that's slow and calm and not rushed of how to use the new video track because people are very intimidated by it. And I'm going to make you a nice video because it intimidated me. I'm not lying. I've had to relearn. But in this slideshow, I have examples of easy video projects you can do with your kids to play with this new video track. I had my kids do some breathing techniques. So this was a beginner video. Make cupcake breathing. And this is a collaboration I do with my kids around every holiday or even winter. We just do jokes. And each kid makes 2 slides, and I have a tutorial for you on this. 2 slides, the joke and the answer. And they use all their new Canva playtime to make it. And this was literally one of my first projects. And this is how good the kids are with this stuff. They will teach you. If you don't know how to do it, they will teach you. Each kid make 2 slides. So as you can see, this one's a little scary. We had a Christmas one, but we also had a winter one because they have kids that don't celebrate. So we had a fall one, fall jokes. But I teach middle school, so this was a hit. And what I did is we compiled all of their 2 slides and made a class video. And it was one of their first video projects. And they all, as you can see, they're so good. These kids did such a good job. They animated, they just played. So that's a great thing to do. I also have a tutorial here for you. This is a lesson plan where I just have the kids take a quote and break it into pieces and turn it into a nice story. And it's just real simple, but it's a great beginning. So as you can see, so the kids take their quote or musical lyrics or even a poem and they make a video. They learn how to do text, they learn how to animate and keep it simple. And I have a lesson plan for you for that. So you could just hand it to them. But definitely try it yourself first. But it's a super easy beginner one. And this is a little bit more advanced, but this is us playing on the green screen. I have the kids make grids where they do things like saving the planet or self-care grid. So it's super fun to get into that with them. and they have a lot of fun with Canva using graphics like for the fire and stuff like that. And now that we have Magic Grab, it'll be even a better thing to do. So they had such a good time. And this one was our spa day. And what it is all of the grids feed into each other. So the kid who was riding his bike for self-care rides his bike into this scene to go to the spa. And then these guys will go to the campfire, and then they'll move through the grid. And like I said, I did one for Saving the Planet where someone passes their water down to somebody else for their garden. But this is a little bit more, but I love to throw these ideas out to people just because it's amazing what you can come up with. These are my kids who did the Saving the Planet one. Some of them are missing for some reason, but even donating clothes and things like that. So the kids, they led into each other. For example, she has a reusable lunch bag. She threw her paper lunch bag to the guy who's recycling. And then he threw something over to her, plastic for the plastic recycling. Then she threw something to him, a banana peel, because banana peels don't go in the recycling, over to him. And then he, on and on and on. So that is a fun way to use Canva because you can manipulate the backgrounds and the kids will come up with it themselves. This is Tony Vincent. If you haven't followed Tony Vincent, do it right now. He is amazing. I was a huge fan and now I get to work with him. And this Tricks and Treats has about 9 or 10 really good short video, what do you call it? Short video lesson plans for Canva. Some of them are magic tricks, and I use these to teach my kids the video track because they're short, sweet, and fun, fun, fun. Then they can do the science video afterwards. I'll show you a quick little preview so you can see what they look like. So these are the tricks. There's a superhero, there's a hat trick, there's a lift your name and crawl under it, there's a shirt trick from like Zach King days. So these are super short, and the kids learn to cut the videos and add sound effects, and it's a beginner thing, believe it or not. They get harder as you go along, but these first ones you all could do. It's super easy. You flip your shoe, and I have a tutorial for each one that shows you exactly what to do. And then the treats, these are really cool. These are all Canva design things, how to work with frames, how to be famous. Really fun. This is my favorite. This turning of how you can curve words. This is a match and move, and this one is spooky splash. So that's something for you to do with your kids right away. These are kid friendly. I've taken them all over the world. So try them with your own kids first, and then you're gonna love them. They're so fun. And then Tony, he has shapegrams. He's what I left for my kids for a substitute. Okay, I'm going to skip that. Animation in Canva. I'm going to be really quick about this. Animation is super fun. Let me show you.
This is where the fun begins. So whether you have just an image that you removed the background from, or you have your animated transparent GIF, you will place it inside the car. So here, whether it's the GIF or the picture, put it in the car where you'd like it to be. And then I want you to group them into one piece. After you group them, you click on Animate, and you find this cute little bumblebee over here with Create Animation. And you're going to draw the path that you want. Now, if you do a loop-de-loop, I'm going to show you a fun trick. And you can go right off of the screen. Now, you see that it's not going exactly the right direction, but that's okay. Up here, the original, as you can see, is kind of choppy. So if you click smooth or steady, you will have a different experience. But even better is if you click on orient element to path. It will now orient itself and do the loop-to-loop for you. And the more you practice, the smooth.
So as you can see, I mean, that's the more advanced thing with animation, but it's really not that advanced. The kids, if you just show them my tutorial, watch what your kids will do. They will start animating everything. You have to kind of calm them down. So we did this with our STEM projects and everything else. We had kids make their STEM projects, and then they made a video and animated them. And then they told a story too about how they made it, and they did all those things too, but it was super fun. I love animation, so please go back and watch that animation video. You will be an expert by the end of it, I promise you.
Hi, Barbie. Hi,
Oh.
Barbie.
I use it for my own fun too. I did a Barbie theme some. So this part won't intimidate you at all. So I hope not. Classroom ideas. This one's about using Suno and Canva. Definitely look into it. It's an AI song maker. I'm known for my breathing bubbles. This is a free lesson plan where you can learn how, and it's very easy for the kids to make, how to make a personalized breathing bubble. So I teach them about mindfulness and breathing, and they learn how to make a bubble where they can personalize it with their own stuff inside it. And it's beautiful what the kids come up with. Reach out to me for this too, because I will do a webinar for your school. I do them all over the world to teach this to your students. So I put it in there just to let you know that I'm available for that. Dream room. This is the dream room I told you about, where this is a great beginner lesson. These are some samples from some of my students. And the thing is, they made them this week, and they're brand new to me. So, because I don't have time, I would show you more, but this has all the tutorials for you. Kids all over have used these. They're really good. And they're also on my YouTube, where the kids can do a beginner. This is a beginner project. Build a dream room, and each video takes you slowly through each part of what Canva does. They'll be experts by the end. And they learn how to animate. So how I take this to a different place is then I have them after their dream room. We find a picture of the water cycle, and I say, okay, now recreate it in Canva and put some voiceover. So I recreated the biome.
Evaporation.
This was all made in Canva from Elements. All of it. How about have them build a biome? So once they do the dream room, they know where everything is, and all those tutorials will take you through that. So that would be, if you are a beginner, please try the dream room yourself. Somebody you should follow is Jo Muirhead. She has the best, she lives in Australia. She has the best templates. This video is incredible. But this is all just stuff from Canva I have in here for you. Learn Grid, you definitely want to learn about that. I don't want to overwhelm you too much. But here, you look at this. You could see all your students' screens at the same time. You know how magical that is, especially in middle school. Okay. I don't have time to teach you, but I have the links to how to learn how to do this. Yes, I did too much. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Canva's teacher community, free resources for educators. So I feel bad some of you took notes. I'm like, just go through the slideshow later. If you're getting the slideshow, you're getting it. So in case you missed Canva Create, watch this. You will learn so much. I am creating a video production course with Tony. So if you have any interest in hearing more about that, please reach out. He is a superstar. He's amazing, and it's going to be perfect for beginners. And I just want to thank you guys for being here. Please follow me on socials. And this is the address to this slideshow.